All right, TMACK. I'm about to do this new podcast. This episode is single zero, called God is Real. It's called God is Real. Stop the violence, young kids out here crying. Stop the violence, young kids out here shouting. Stop the violence, young kids out here grinding. Stop the violence, young kids out here running. Stop the violence, young God is real. Stop the violence, young kids out here crying. Stop the violence, young kids out here shouting. Stop the violence, young kids out here grinding. Stop the violence, why we gotta keep on killing each other? Why can't we just sit down and just kill each other? If you kill me or I kill you, that means my mother, my sister, your sister, they losing 2 sons and 2 brothers. People screaming, people dying, innocent people crying. Shout out to TMFBYS, TMACK, Flyboy, Young Swag, record label. Shout out to Next Up, record label. Shout out to my YRNG record label, my Young Rich Niggas Gunning. Shout out to the YYMV Young Youth the YYMV, the Young Youth Movement, that record label as well. T-Mac, what's good, A-Rap? God bless everybody. Peace, love, and blessings. Yeah, we got to stop the violence, though. We got to come together, though. You always going to need a partner, somebody to help you accomplish that big plan that you need to accomplish. We got to come together, though. We got to stop the violence, too, though. We can do it, though. We can do it. Each one, teach one. Investment, stocks, and bonds. Financial literature. Financial accounting. We can do it, though. Don't hold back. Don't hold back secrets or knowledge. Give knowledge and secrets to everybody. Each one, teach one. We can do it, though. We got it. We can do this. Let's come together, everybody. We're going to help each other out. God is real. God is real, people. Check this out, though. So, look. So, when everything is going good for years, watch out. Be prepared for something dramatically bad that's going to happen or really about to happen or did happen sooner than later. So, think about that and be prepared for that sooner than later. Just expect that something bad is going to happen every day while everything is going good, because everything will go good. And out the blue, I'm just preaching right now. This is my little new episode, my podcast called Single Zero, God is Real. So we know everything going to go good for years and years, but something bad dramatically is going to happen. So expect that and be prepared for that every day. And everything can go good for years and just one season and just tear everything down. And sometimes you can care so much about doing a great job, a good job, an extravagant job. You might become so focused that you change who you were seconds before that. So, and sometimes you care so much about doing a great job, a good job, an extravagant job, you might become so focused that you change who you were seconds before that and not even realize it. You had changed
You have changed, and sometimes you gotta not care so much. Just let your guard down, and if you mess up, people will or should forgive you, because when you didn't care so much, you never changed. That's a good one right there. And sometimes you care so much about doing a good job, a great job, a extravagant job, you might become so focused that you change who you were seconds before that and not realize that you even changed. Sometimes you got to not care so much. Just let your guard down. And if you mess up, people will or should forgive you, because when you didn't care so much, you never changed. Men, we have to pour into anything and everything. Guys are supposed to pour in. We're not supposed to take out. We're supposed to pour into anyone's life or any certain thing, situation, whatever. So we are meant to pull in. We are meant to pour in. Guys are meant to pour in someone's life, pour in blessings, goodness, forgiveness, hopeness, faithfulness, just anything, etc. So, man, we got to pour into everything. It's hard, though. I mean, it's hard. I mean, I got thoughts and I just write them down, put them on paper, and it's hard to live and do all this stuff, really. But, at least I still got the thoughts, so I'm putting them on paper now. I'm just making a little podcast out of my thoughts. And when we stop pouring in, fellas, or people in general, when we stop pouring in, that's when the curse hit us. That's just point blank. When we stop pouring in, when we stop pouring water into someone else's glass, the curse automatically hit us. And the curse will come. The curse will come and the curse will hit us. And the women and the ladies need to be careful about pouring too much into us as a man. Did you hear that, ladies? The females? Women need to be careful about pouring too much into us as a man. We're supposed to increase it, appreciate it, and multiply it. Just remember, we are supposed to increase, appreciate, and multiply anything, any blessing, any situation, any thought, any prayer, anything, any moment, any second, any time. And we have to stop wandering, jumping around like a grasshopper. I know this now. You got to stay still. Stop jumping around to anything and everything. We need to stop wandering over here, wandering over here. We need to stop that. We need to just stand still. Stop being a grasshopper. We jump from one thing to the next thing. Be still, people. Be still. We definitely got some more stuff. We got to have values, and we got to grind hard as fudge, hard as crap, hard as anything for the values that we want and the values that we love and appreciate. We got to have values. So we got to grind hard. It's a grind. It's a bumpy road. It's not a smooth road. It's not perfect. You can't get no sleep. You got to be up trying to do any exercise in your mind, exercise in your body, physically and mentally. Like, you got to be woke to get things done. You sleep late, you lose weight. That's what my big brother said that just got out. You got to go 120%. You got to go 120%. 100% is not enough. 120%, people. We got to go 120% at everything that we do, that we want to accomplish. You can't just stand there and don't do nothing about it. You got to find somebody that know about it. They'll give you the knowledge and information you need, and you can transfer that over to whatever you need to do. But you got to find those people first. You got to figure out what I can do in 24 hours. I got to figure out what I can do in 24 hours. People, we got to figure out what we can do in 24 hours. What can we do in 24 hours? We got to figure that out. Okay. My little life goals. This my little life goals. To have a food truck. To have a food truck is called Mama's Fried Chicken. I would like a restaurant called Soul Food Cooking at the moment, and a catering service, Mama's Fried Chicken. And definitely I like to have my record label, TMFBYS. Yeah, that's my record label, TMFBYS. TMACK, Flyboy, Young, Swag. TMFBYS, TMACK, Flyboy, Young, Swag. And my business goal is to make a website for Mama's Fried Chicken business. I need to get cards for that, business cards for Mama's Fried Chicken, and t-shirts for Mama's Fried Chicken. I need to make websites for Stop the Violence. I need to get my t-shirts to Stop the Violence t-shirts patent and stamp and trademark. I need to get business cards for the Stop the Violence video so I can pass them out. I need to make a website for Soul Food Cooking at the moment, the restaurant that I would like. And I need to make a website and some kind of biography or something about the TMACK Entertainment. That's my t-shirt business, TMACK Entertainment. And Stop the Violence is my patent. And TMACKENT is the logo trademark. I got a patent Mama's Fried Chicken. I got a patent TMFBYS. I got a patent Stop the Violence t-shirts. I got a patent Soul Food Cooking at the moment. I got a patent YYRNG. I got a patent YYMV Young Youth Movement. YRNG Young Rich Niggas Gunning. Next up, I got a patent copyright Stop the Violence video. Copyright patent next up, test run. No, we can't have no wasted days. Make yourself an ATM machine in 2022, 2023. Like, you gotta make yourself produce money somehow, some way. They got Cameo's app that'll help you make money. I want to start a cooking show. I want to get my dealer's license. I need to make business flyers for Mama Fried Chicken printed. I need to get t-shirts patent with the LLC trademark. I need to invest in a car lot, maybe a vending machines, a soap, SOAP, a soap business, a clothing brand, glasses brand. Invest in a Walmart, start stocks and bonds. I gotta get a piece of land. We gotta get land, people. We gotta get land. We all need land so we can save money. I buy a truck. I get my federal tax ID and EIN number. I need a sales tax account as well, a sales tax account. I gotta call the privileged license department. I gotta make that Stop the Violence website. Exhilaration, the rate, despair without hope, liberation, horrendous, legal aspects of performer rights, songwriting, personal appearance contracts, and contacts, copyright law, trademarks, get dealer's license. I got to call the community theater to see if they got any acting going on or something. My love story song I came out COVID-19, 2019 to 2020. I got to record this song, Cash App Booming. I got to record this song, I Love You Mama, Unleash Untamed, Value 1, Unlame. Unleash Untamed, Value 1, Unlame. UNLAME, Untamed. Record, I thought I was ready, but I wasn't ready, but now I'm ready. Record, Renee. Hook to Mr. Cheeks beat, Renee. Record, Scrape the Pot. Look, we never thought of the fact that we could be broken. Like, nobody want to be broken. We never thought of the fact that we could be broken. Sometimes we might be broken. And the things that get us sometimes too is we never prepare for the worst case scenarios. We always prepare for the right case scenarios. There's never a right one. You always got to prepare for the worst case scenarios. And for a diamond to produce, it has to go through extreme heat and pressure. So for us to produce, we got to go through extreme heat. We got to go through extreme pressure and extreme heat and pressure, point blank. I've been defeated so much, like we get to a point where we've been defeated so much, broken in so much. We've been defeated and broken so much, and disappointed so much. We feel like we can handle it. I know what it feels like. Life adds pressure, then it turns on extreme heat. At them times where we thought we was defeated so much, we've been broken so much, disappointed so much, sometimes we feel like we can handle it. We know what it feels like, and life adds pressure. Always, life gonna add pressure now. Then it turns up to extreme heat. That pressure turn up to extreme heat. Shout out to Young Dolph. RP Young Dolph, my man. So once a diamond goes through extreme heat and pressure, it can't be broken no more. So once we go through that extreme heat and that extreme pressure, we can't be broken no more because we done went through the heat, we done went through the pressure, and it was extreme. So we can't be broken on anymore. We are unbroken. We can't be broken. We are formed tight, firm, held together. Sometimes we got to be deliberate. You got to be strictly deliberate, and you got to be very intentional. Number one, you have to be very intentional on doing it, etc. Denzel Washington quote. You got to be very intentional. One time as us, we always have the ability, but the challenge is that can we sustain the ability? God give us the ability, but can you sustain it or not? You're gonna lose it, get it back, 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 lose it, get it back times 10. Can you sustain it? Can we sustain it? Can we sustain it? God has given us the ability, but can we sustain it and hold on to it? And sometimes you hope too much. I just hope too much. You just hope too much, point blank, period, in general. Do what you got to do. That's how it is. Sometimes you just hope too much. Stop hoping. And you got to create money stuff. Anything, all these resources out here, we got to create money, people. People, we got to come together, stand up, stop the violence, care for one another, bring each other together. And God will let people give us forgiveness. You got to pray for everybody, not just you. You got to pray for your family. We got to want our kids in the nation to go on God's path, not on the earth path. Whatever direction it is for the nation, for the kids and the adults, whatever it is for us to be on God's path in the stream of the current on God's path, that's the way we need to go. And teach the nation that's the way that it needs to go. You got to create money stuff, point blank. And you got to decide something. You got to decide on doing something. You got to have sense of awareness and stop making the same mistake over and over. Stop making the same mistake over and 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 over. Look, we got to say enough is enough. I want a cooking business, mama fried chicken, food truck catering as well, soul food cooking at the moment. That's my restaurant, t-shirt, website, Stop the Violence, t-shirt business, get it patent, get business cards for it. Just focus on 3 people you love. And when you get to do, and all the things that you would do for them, just think about 3 people you love. When you get to that place, how is these things going to empower them or make? Okay. When you get to that place, how is these things going to empower them, empower anyone and everybody, and make an impact in their life? This is going to open doors for these people and affect their life in a positive way. Think about 3 people you love and just focus on them and just try to bless them. And when you get to that place, these things, and when you get to that place, how are the things, how does these things empower them and impact their life? This is going to open doors, this is going to open doors for these people, and it's going to affect their life in a positive way. The goal to life has to be meaningful. Like, it has to mean something to you. So the goal have to be meaningful, and it has to mean something for you. To get to wherever you want to get, it got to mean something. So whatever way you can make that situation, predicament, make it mean something, it's going to be meaningful to you. And you got to put a date on it. We got to put a date on it. DATE. We got to put a date on whatever we're going to do. Look, we got to be principle driven. Gotta establish principles. Gotta have a lot of principles. We gotta be principle driven. If you're principle driven, you'll be on that's the straight narrow path. Gotta be disciplined and be principle disciplined and principle driven. And we got to rise above all circumstances. We got to rise above all situations and circumstances, people. We got to rise above. It's hard. This is dramatically hard. Everything in life is hard. But we got to make it easier, though. We got to get educated and know how to make our life easier. We got to rise above all circumstances. We got to rise above. We got to rise above all circumstances. And that's it. That's TMACK ENT. Shout out to Next Up. That's the label. TMFBYS. That's the label. YRNG. My young rich niggas gunning label. The YYMV Young Youth Movement label. And TMACK. Next Up. Test Run. Shout out to my demo. I done like 12, 13, 14 years ago. But new life, you got to hit reset sometimes. Sometimes you got to hit reset on everything. Just hit reset and see what happens. God bless everybody. Stop the violence movement. Shout out to Rafi G Wiz. He the Wizardess. Rafi London, Lunch Money Gang. Shout out to my son Cameron Letterlow. Aiden Letterlow. God bless everybody. We got to stop the violence. God bless America for 9/11. My heart and soul goes out to those that died and went to heaven while sitting down mentally stressing. Listen to this message, take a lesson, but ain't the reverend. Tourists in the cockpit fighting over weapons, fighting over nothing, fighting over nothing. God bless America for 9/11. My heart and soul goes out to those that died and went to heaven. While sitting down, mentally stressing, listen to this message, take a lesson, but it ain't the reverend. Tourists in the cockpit, fighting over weapons, fighting over nothing, fighting over weapons, fighting nothing. God bless America for 9/11. I salute, pay homage to all the soldiers that's in war, that's fighting, all my family that died, everybody. God bless y'all. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Father. That's how I'm going to end it.